of that. 130 languages in 120 countries. That's where we hail from. And that's an exciting time to be the borough president of Queens. But we are here today because we want to celebrate folks that came here and were born to Indian parents. Because we in the United States, we love celebrating the fact that we are here in America and that we are here in Queens. But one of the distinct things about Queens is that we celebrate our parents' traditions and our parents' traditions and their religions and their languages and all of the customs and the clothing that folks came here. And we celebrate that every single day. And as borough president, I got to tell you, it's an amazing thing to go from a play from the Indian community to a dance in the Bangladeshi community to singing Silent Night in Chinese in Flushing. I have the best job in the world because I get to celebrate everyone's parents all together in one day. And so I want to thank the community with Indian roots for being such a great part of this borough of Queens. I want to thank you for the dedication you've given to this borough, but more importantly, I want to thank you for the faith you gave us. Because you came here, a lot of you, not really knowing, and just having a dream and having faith. So that's why I am particularly happy about having this celebration here. I think it's 70 years, right? 78 years? 70, what?
70 Independence Day.
70, yeah, 70th Independence Day. All right. Huh? 70 years of independence. So just for the record, I was right. We are just very proud that you have honored us with your presence. And so I thank you. I also want to thank all the honorees. We're going to be giving them citations, but we have here educators and civic leaders and folks that have dedicated their life to making sure that folks that come here have somewhere to turn to as well. And so I want to thank them for being honored today. We'll give them their proper citations in a few minutes. But first, you can't do this job alone. You can't have good government without great people at different levels of government. And today, we have two elected officials that have really dedicated their lives to public service, who wake up every morning trying to think about how they can make life better for the people in their district who have given them the faith of representing them at their levels of government. And so I am proud that they're here tonight. I'd like to give them the opportunity to say hello. The first is Assemblyman David Weprin.
Thank you, Borough President Melinda Katz, and I can say that this is the first annual Indian Independence Day celebration right here at Borough Hall. You know, Melinda talks about it all the time, and she's kind of paraphrased Queens being the world's borough, and of course we all know that, and we know the diversity of Queens. But I am so proud that my assembly district, the 24th Assembly District, out of all 150 assembly districts, has the largest Indian American and South Asian population in the entire state, and you can applaud that. And I'm very happy of that, to celebrate that representation, because the Indian people here in Queens and in the United States have contributed so much to our culture, but also to our economy, to our business community. The Indian American community right here in Queens is the heart of the small business community. It's the heart of the medical community, and I see so many friends of mine in the community. And as Borough President Katz mentioned, the Indian American community here is really part of the broader community as well, because they're so active in the civics and in the governing of politics and government in New York City, in Queens, and participate in so many public activities. So I'm just so proud to be here to celebrate with a wonderful borough president and my colleague. I'm known as the Indian Assemblyman. He's known as the Indian Councilman, Barry Grudenchik.
Thank you, David. Good evening, everybody. Thank you, Borough President. You know, our Borough President, she's been my friend for a long, long time, but she's also pretty modest as elected official goes. And I came to her this year and I told her that we needed some money to finish off what will be the future home of India Home in Belrose. They're going to be moving into the SNAP Senior Center, which is run by our dear friend Paula Maselli. And without blinking an eye, she said, "How much do you need?" She didn't write the check, but we got the money. So I want to thank her because it takes a great effort to bring so many people together in what is truly, as we know, the world's borough. And we branded it as that, but it takes a very, very special person who was born and raised here to an immigrant mother, and your father was like an immigrant. He came from Indiana, right? So that's close enough. And I tell people I am David's mother was an immigrant from Cuba, and my parents were immigrant as well. I am the son of two immigrant parents. They came from the Bronx. So we're all immigrants here, but we have made Queens such a very, very special place. And it is, in a turbulent world, something that we can all point to and say, come here and see how we do it. I recently had the pleasure of meeting with a member of the London City Council. They don't call themselves that in England. And I invited her to come here and we learned from each other. She represents Brixton in the London Assembly. But I want to thank all of you.